Hi you guys, it's Wendy, coming to you with sort of a project share. As I've mentioned in my previous video, I've been working on myself, and at my counseling session, one of my counselors said that I should start a gratitude journal, and so she sent me home with this kind of homework to do. And so I'm supposed to have a journal where I do G.L.A.D every day. So find one gratitude you're thankful for today, find one new thing you've learned today, find one accomplishment you did today, and find one thing of delight that touched you today. And it says journal or write these on an index card. So I took one of the journals that I had started before Christmas, and of course the intent was to give it to someone else or to, sell it maybe. And I sort of, I tried to make it a journal for myself, and one that would kind of showcase things that make me happy. And so I thought I would share that. I haven't written in it yet, so I have my appointment tomorrow, and she's going to say, where are your lists? And I'm going to say, well, gosh, I spent all my time cutting and pasting and working on the journal itself. I haven't been sleeping very well lately. I guess that's maybe a side effect of one or both of the medicines I'm currently taking, but just not getting tons of sleep. And so kind of worked on this past week, and just something to kind of quiet my mind a little bit. I made these jelly prints a long time ago, and I never used them. I sort of I made the owl myself, and then did it on the back of a hamburger styrofoam container, and then used that to stamp on my jelly plate. And so I used one of those, and there's a similar image on the back. And then I tried, I guess based on that, to just kind of stay within blue and orange. So, just informally, I wanted to show you. And I just kind of, I've got mainly all kinds of little tuck spots to write in. I have this, and inside there's some paint chips from Toll Painting, and there's orange on one side and blue on the other. I have this postcard, and if we flip it open, there's some images of chocolates, and it says optimistic to-do list. I'm trying to keep things happy and, basically just useful so that I can write these lists that I'm supposed to write. We have a painting of a sky. We have some cat stamps. It says take time to enjoy the simple things in life. This came from a card that was from my sweetheart, and it says, with you, I want the adventure to go on forever and ever. And there's a little camping image that I painted over at some point. It says, shine, shine, pour down your warmth, great sun. It's a quote by Walt Whitman. I like poetry, and of course I like sunshine. Here we have a pocket that I created. This is a pizza box and a tag that somebody sent me at one point. This was also something that someone sent me at one point. And again, something from a Flowish journal. This is in French. I have no idea what it says. Maybe there's a person who speaks French out there who can let me know. And a tag. Here we have a little tuck spot and a place for journaling. Calm chamomile tea. Very into tea these days. I drink it pretty much from the time I get up until the time I go to bed. We have this that I cut out of a Somerset magazine, and I thought that I could kind of write in order to make her hair. We have a little pocket with a tag. This came from another Flowish journal, and it's, I don't know, I guess it's a reminder for some sort of test, and it says you can't divide by 0, and that felt kind of meaningful to me. And this receipt, which I thought I could write on the back of. I wanted to kind of create spots that are a little private, I guess, so that if I choose to, I can leave things, you know, private. We have this little area I created with these eyes peeking out, and it says, "Light your life with learning." We have one of my favorite collage artists, Nikki Sapolsa, and I used to belong to a group that she hosted where we would collaborate on collages, and so I found this and thought I would include that. Here we have a quote that says, "Nobody gets to live life backward. Look ahead. This is where your future lies." And on the opposite side, it says, "To look up and not down, to look forward and not back, to look out and not in, to lend a hand." We have these little painty circles that I did back before Christmas, and a tag that I did long ago that I've included in here. A claim check, a maze, a card that I repurposed just so that you could only see that you follow your heart and your dreams. Here's an image of a kitchen, a yellow kitchen, and not sure even what these are. I think it's maybe the front off of fans, fans that keep you cool. So I thought that was kind of a cool idea. And then I have this little image of this lady looking in the mirror. This is an area that has multiple kind of waterfall type areas to write in this message pad. Just several. Sorry, I'm trying to do a video without, I guess, being super formal. Anyway, lots of spots, and then a hand. Gosh, this is probably annoying for you guys. I have these little girls. They look like they're in their own worlds and doing their thing, and a little picket fence, a paint card that's got a little tuck spot, and then I've got a piece of list pad behind it. We have this ATC that I created a long time ago, and it says tall. Of course, we have the world's tallest man and a child there, or possibly a little person. I can't remember. I think it was a Guinness Book entry. We have these little, what appears to be maybe twins that are out in the rain, but they seem to be happy regardless. We have this, which came in Flow Journal. I thought it was kind of cool the way that not only is it an oil painting, but there's all these little kind of doodles. I don't know if you can see that make up the people. We have this, which is a tropical image, and it says, "I know a place where summer strives," and that's by Emily Dickinson. It says, "Hello, sunshine. Life is better when you're laughing. Think happy, be happy." We have this little tuck spot. Here I captured a fairy, a die cut of a fairy anyway, and this was sent to me during my die cut challenge, and so I thought that would be kind of fun. Anatomy. This is a chapter on the circus and its animals, and I keep thinking about that little phrase, "not my circus, not my monkeys." Basically, I have a hard time sort of not internalizing other people's problems, and so that's kind of just a reminder, I guess, to me. Butterflies. Let's see here. Hands, lots of hand images. I kind of made it my goal to include, like I said, things that I'm really into, and I like hand images. an image of motherhood, the powered flight, chapter 4, airplanes, new places, new faces. Lately I've discovered that it's really important to me to get out and about, as much as I sometimes hate to. It's important that I kind of force myself to, whether that means just going to a shop and, you know, poking around a thrift store or something, just something to get out and socialize so I'm not just kind of cooped up in the house. A little space for writing. This was from a paint swatch, and I just like that bed. I thought that was nice and colorful. Here we have a kitchen, a clock. Here's another one of those jelly prints with the owl. A postcard that I got from Michelle White. Sunflowers, an old, at least a photo of the side of a ribbon, spool of ribbon. This was a paint piece that somebody sent me in Happy Mail, and I like the dendritic painting technique. Here's a hand. Here's another one of those ATCs that I made, and she's a bearded lady. I just thought it was kind of funny. A world. Let's see. An old envelope that somebody sent me that I've tucked something in to write with. Butterflies. This was a tag that I repurposed into a pocket for a library card. Here we have a hand image, and then I've done placed that on a heart, and that heart is also a tuck spot. This is one of my favorite collages that I've ever made. It's completely mixed media, and of course incorporates the old black and white photos that I'm so into, and so I included that. Here we have another hand image, and I used some little stencils to write the word dream. We have a poem here, another hand image, and a tag I had made a long time ago. We have two envelopes here, and again, there's things in them, spaces to write in. We have this woman who's kind of looking out from behind some branches. We have an envelope, just some kind of, oh gosh, just images of places that I would like to find and go to at some point. A watch, this really pretty handmade paper, some tissue paper. We have an envelope I received a long time ago with my old address on it. Oranges, a tropical image, these little sea critters. Here we have a butterfly and a little index card to write on. Again, my old address, and a Happy Mail envelope I received. I can't remember who stenciled these for me. This came from a Flowish journal. Some papers I painted, and again, there's a space for writing behind it. This old truck that's kind of decorated in a little area next to it. I thought that was kind of fun. Compass, some more experimenting with papers and sprayed dye inks. And then another pocket with a couple of different things, a card and also a receipt where I could write. And so that brings me to the back, and I have, of course, another owl jelly print. But I just thought I would share that with you guys. I really need to get back to posting videos, and that's about the only thing I have really kind of worked on. And hopefully in this next couple of days, maybe I'll start to slowly do videos of the Happy Mail and the entries from the magnet challenge and get those out of the way so I'm not feeling guilty about that. So, thanks for letting me share, and maybe you guys will be inspired to start your own G.L.A.D journal, even if it's informal and like the note on an index card. So hopefully you guys are having a good day, and I'm going to go get ready for work. All right, take care. Bye-bye.